Hey folks, another day, another unboxing, and I've got a pair of smartwatches running Wear OS or Android Wear, formerly Android Wear. So TicWatch makes these cool smartwatches, and they sent me two of them. They sent me the TicWatch Pro, which is kind of like the big, beefy, modern, manly watch, kind of like this Galaxy watch here. And then TicWatch C2 is the other one. It's much smaller, more discreet, more thinner, lighter. So we'll see how it goes. Now, there are other big differences between these two. The one on the left, the Pro, has NFC for payments. This one doesn't. They both have heart rate sensors. But the other big difference is this has a dual display system. So it has an OLED color display on here, but it also has a passive LCD display that is not backlit that can just show essential information. And so it's pretty cool because the battery life because of that can vary between 2 days and 30 days depending on how much you use the smartwatch part and the kind of simple dumb watch part, right? So interesting. And I wanted the C2 because I wanted like a simple basic Wear OS watch for a change. So let's have a look, okay? So first, this is actually gives you a bit of info on the back. TicWatch Pro, Wear OS by Google, 5 days battery life. This is on average because of that dual mode display. Google Pay for NFC, premium materials, GPS, music streaming, IP68, heart rate sensor, 1,000+ watch faces, Google Play, and built-in Google Assistant, of course. Let's see here. This isn't a sleeve. I think the other one had a sleeve too, but it didn't come with it. So it's missing basically. And then this one here has no particular info on the details, but let's try to open them simultaneously. That'd be cool. Here we go. Oh, one is opening faster than the other. Damn, there we go. Boom, look at that. So you can clearly see the difference in size here. This one is a lot smaller and this one's quite a bit more like manly and bigger. All right, so let's see what we got here. That's one and that's two. So let's look at the boxes real quick. They're gonna have the same stuff in them, obviously. Let's see, we've got a charging dock of some sort with pogo pins. Oh, pogo pins. I do not like pogo pins for charging. They wear out, they oxidize when you sweat. USB Type-A captive cable, which means it's annoying because you can't plug into USB Type-C without an adapter. I like it when it just has like a Type-C plug in the end here or something. Makes it easier. Or micro USB, even though I hate micro USB. All right, so let's see. Does the other one have the same charger? Well, it's similar, but different because of different size. Also pogo pins. USB Type-A captive cable. Unfortunately, captive. All right, well, it is not the end of the world, I suppose. Then what else we got in here? We've got some desiccant, and we've got a manual, at least on this one. This one doesn't seem to have a little manual. Look at this manual. It's pretty thick. Who needs a manual these days? So that's it. There's really nothing else in the box, folks. So let's have a look at the watches, shall we? Boom. So let's see here. We've got a captive watch and a piece of cardboard. That's one. We've got another captive watch and a piece of cardboard. That's two. By the way, there were these little things behind them. They fell out. And here we are. So while the TicWatch C2 is pretty small in diameter, it is very thick, like really thick, like as thick, possibly thicker than my Samsung watch. That's kind of surprising. So there's a little sticker in the back here. Peel it off. That's where the heart rate sensor and the pogo pins are living. And then we've got a little one in the front as well. There we go. And two buttons. 1, 2. I'm not sure if this is charged, if I can turn it on, but there you go. Vibrated. TicWatch. So, it's a nice watch. It's got this hybrid leather vinyl band, so the backing of it is, I think, vinyl, and the top is leather, so it doesn't wear out as much. But it's bulky. and it's booting up. All right, while this is booting, let's explore the other one. So it also has a little protective thing. This back appears to be stainless steel though. And honestly, it's about the same thickness on these two watches, even though this one has much more functionality, which is interesting. And here is the other little piece. Let's turn that one on. It's not starting. I think it might be fully empty. I've been pressing that power button for a while now. All right, so nice feeling band. Leather, again, I think it's one of those hybrid bands. Oh, actually this one is really hybrid because it has that rubberized side, and this is definitely leather on this side. So this might be full leather on both sides, to be honest. Yeah, it does feel like leather. So there they are. As you can see, you can pick your country here on this one right now. So it's just, you know, Wear OS, Android Wear, nothing unusual here. And it gives you a feel for like the size difference. Let me pull out my Galaxy Watch here off my wrist so we can have another point of reference. So as you can see, the TicWatch Pro is more in line with the Galaxy Watch in terms of size. This one's a little bit small in diameter, but thickness, they're all about the same. Actually, yeah, this is almost a carbon copy in size of the Galaxy Watch. So that's interesting. I'm not sure why they couldn't make that second one, the C2, any smaller. I'm surprised by that, actually. So unfortunately, I can't boot the Pro, so I wish I could show you. But stay tuned. I'll have more coverage on this on the podcast, obviously. I'm going to wear this as my main watch for a little while and let you know how it works out. A reminder that this channel is a complement to the podcast. It's just additional content for the podcast. So if you're watching this channel, you should really be listening to the podcast, because that's where all my opinions and thoughts and reviews and actual content really happens. That's, you know, important to these videos. So do subscribe to the channel, like the video, tell your friends, but also subscribe to the podcast at mobiletechpodcast.com. That's mobiletechpodcast.com. We're on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Overcast, TuneIn Radio, amongst other places. Easy to find. Subscribe, tell your friends, all that good stuff. I want to thank our sponsor, ProXPN. It's a VPN for professionals like me who like to travel a lot, who do have to travel a lot for work. You get privacy and security wherever you are. If you're on that open hotspot by the airport and you're worried about your privacy and security, no problem. ProXPN's got you covered. If you're watching videos and you want to change geographic locations, ProXPN's got you covered. Look in the description below. There is a link for 50% off offer with ProXPN. So if you need a VPN, ProXPN's got you covered. Check it out. Get a deal. Support the show. All right, stay tuned for more unboxings. And remember to check out the podcast, folks. Stay tuned for more. Cheers, everybody.